And stolen by James. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. They get Russell Westbrook. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. He kicks it to Adams. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And he lobs it up. Offensive rebound.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open. Boy, he's just angry from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Love kicks to James. All sorts of time. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Westbrook. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Durant just inside the line. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Kicks it to Love. Feeds to Smith. For three. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Durant. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicked. When guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Dellavedova. Second shot opportunity. Shumpert, no good. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Mozgov at the elbow. Durant the pass to Waiters. Westbrook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
James left side. To the inside. Stolen by Cantor. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And the jumper is good. Westbrook's got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Oklahoma City out in front as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Shumpert in the small forward position. The Thunder shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Cavaliers trail by 8. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. It's stolen by Smith. Can they get it? For 3, Love. Another miss by Love. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Cantor. Passes it to Foy. Irving with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Westbrook with the block. Here's Waiters. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Waiters got 4 this quarter.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Now the pass to Shumpert. To the middle. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And that one's good. So it's the Thunder now. Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer. Love grabs the board. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
James checked in for Cleveland.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving kicks to Love. Launches it. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Dishes to LeBron. Puts one up from 19. It's Durant with the drive. Inside. Cantor, the pass to Waiters. Durant kicks to Westbrook. The Cavaliers pull it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Timothy Mozgov.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. The Cavaliers trail by 13. James dishes to Mozgov. LeBron is doubled. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Irving. And it's good. And it's 7 points for Dion Waiters.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
An even 3-on-3 break. Westbrook passes to Durant. Three-pointer. And that's not going to go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Thunder out in front, up by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in a